All right, oos. So I turn on the interwebs, I think Instagram or TikTok, and I see that FaZe Clan was doing this stream, and it looks like they're doing some martial arts, some karate. So it looks like they replaced me. So today we're going to be looking at the skills of the new FaZe members, and then I'm going to be ranking their instructors that they were using on this fine stream. I love that they're doing martial arts, but come on, they could have hit me up. Hey, whitelist me, dude. Don't copyright, okay? Do you think he'll copyright me? I don't know who these people are, but I feel like I know that Jason has done martial arts before, and I feel like I've seen them do taekwondo. Now, I see a traditional gi here from what looks like the head instructors, and I see the V-neck gi here. So the V-neck gi right here, a traditional taekwondo style gi. Yes, start with respect. Yes, called it with respect. Basic punch. Okay, basic punching. Traditional switch punch. There we go. Front two knuckle punch. Yes, sensei. Yes. All right, Max, lock in here. All right, Max is being funny. Okay, F grade, Max, lock in. I got 4-year-olds. Okay, now he's starting to switch it on. Double it up. I'm ready to lock in. I'm sorry, sir. Let me join in. Let me join in a little bit. You know what I mean? You don't need to see Max on these guys. Fantastic. All right, jab. All right, nice. Well, it's not traditional taekwondo. Okay, I like what I'm seeing here. I like what I'm seeing. All right, Max. Listen. Okay, better stop mocking us, Max. We got Ron here. Ron, the hands. Ron, come on. Oh God. Okay, Ron with the shoulder. Ron had the shoulder. Excellent. Max. Oh, he's doing leg swings. Okay, he's doing leg swings. I apologize. He's warming them up. Okay, now we're doing kick and shield. They really should have flew me out for this. Max, come on, chamber, keep your elbows in. See this here? See from the master, all hip flexor. Lift the knee up, chamber and kick. Look at that, look at that, look at that dexterity, look at that strength, hip flexor. There we go, Max, there we go. Pay attention. Much better, much better. Okay, good. He gets a little plus there, all right. Look at that, look at that. Look at this instructor here. Show him the roundhouse kick, show him the roundhouse kick. Chamber, control. Beautiful. Come on, Max. Okay, Max. Okay. Excellent chamber. Good height. That's good. Good pivot though. Good chamber. I give him an A- right here. Or an A. First A if he hasn't done roundhouse kicks before. This is excellent. It is hurting his hip, which is normal. But the roundhouse kick is hard to get if you haven't like played soccer or done certain kicks. Now we forgot to pivot. As you can see, the instructor reference it. Okay. Very respectful, Silky. 10 out of 10. A+ right here. Okay, Silky. Okay, Silky. That's pretty good. That was lead leg, so he doesn't have to worry about rotating and pivot while he's rotating. But still, that's tough for the hips if you haven't kicked before. So again, A-, great upper body control. You see he's not swimming in the air or doing extra punches in the air to try to kick. Got some decent control there. Left leg. Okay, this is tough. Okay, nothing crazy, but again, he's doing a good job of not using the rest of his body. Now, side kick is tricky. Because what you're going to see, what's probably going to happen is they're going to push. What's going to happen is their foot is going to come out at a curve instead of rotating the hip over. So, like, normally what happens is someone learning a side kick, this right leg is going to swoop around. Like, see how the hip is back? But by the time he finishes the kick, his hip is going to turn over, his shoulder will be back, and his shoulder, his hip, his knee, and his ankle will all be stacked. But most people here, they won't rotate that hip anymore, and then the foot just flicks. It's like a common beginner mistake. But do you see how here, that shoulder came back, shoulder got in front, his hip rotated. He probably could have rotated a little bit more, but still, it's enough for it to be aligned so that you feel straightforward power, so the kick goes straight through the target. So let's see what we're looking at here. See where the hip is? Hips here, knees here, this foot. He's going to try to stop. So we want to see this knee come back as he executes the kick. Turn that toes down, hip rotate over this way, counterclockwise, shoulder come back. Let's see what happens. Not bad, a little bit. As you can see here, the knee does come back a little bit, but as you can see, you see how the foot pushes this way. That's what I was worried about, right? This is what we're talking about here. So watch here. And he's doing back leg again. That was better. That was actually better, the first one. Straight, a little bit of curvature, but not bad. That one was actually better. The instructor said, love your energy. Sound a little condescending, though. Let's see here. Okay, so now see, knee lift. This is what happens when you don't rotate the hip. He's also shooting it from the backside. So instructor here should have switched his feet so he doesn't make this mistake because he's swinging his knee through. So he's not going to be able to rotate that hip. It's very difficult to do a back leg side kick. So he's doing a good job of shooting his leg, but it's just his foot. So there's no hip rotation, so there's not much power. But if you wonder if why he's not getting any power here, not leaning in, not rotating that hip, so we can't stick it. Let's see Silky. So I give him a B minus. Pretty good flexibility. Not bad already. So he's not crunching too much. His shoulder's getting back. So now, but his foot, his heel is behind, near in line with his butt. What you want here is that knee to be higher and more in front so that the foot doesn't have this angle, so it doesn't go around circular. This way it can go easily, it can go straight out. Not bad, but do you see the way the foot doesn't approach the bag straight. It goes at a curve. So it's more a roundhouse kick than it is a side kick. Because you see the way his foot is already doing? See the motion? It's going here instead of it being here and being like a piston. So let's see if he pushes with it though. Let's see if he gets... Not bad, not bad. Not bad extension there. But now he's just got to kick through. Ah, that was better. Nice, Silky. Great chamber and rechamber on the kick there. I'm going to give him an A on that one. Let's see how he executes this one. Yes! So is he sandbagging? This is day one. These guys are supposed to be day one, no experience. It seems simple, but he's got good dexterity. Let's see what Max does here. But again, the foot is looping. He can't get the hip rotation. You see the hip? Did you guys see that? That's what we got to explain. Come on, instructors. Lock in here. So watch. Knee comes up. See how the little recoil on his shoulder? That's the hip turning over. See, what's going to happen is this is what happens. We said snap. The beginner thinks, snap my foot. So I'm going to snap the leg out there. No, you got to snap the hip over. And then the foot corkscrews out. Just like you would a cross or a punch. Like a straight punch. And foot snap. Explains hip, but he's just foot snapping. Come on. You saw this coming, guys. Again, so what are you seeing? Just like I said, you're going to see circular rotation instead of pivot and hip rotation. This is the side kick, guys. Oh, see, this is why they needed me there. We would have had side kicks. This dude would have been sending him into the pool. Counter side kick. We're doing stop side kicks now. But you see the hip? You see the hip is the line? That's what we gotta explain this now. This is it. Shoulder back. Front shoulder's gonna rotate in. As he rotates in, because he's rotating that hip now clockwise. Look at that. Hip rotated over. Shoulder rotates in. Heel goes straight out. Pushes straight through. Recoil. As he recoils, the hip goes back out. Come on. Please add the details here. These instructors. I'm giving a C minus for these instructors right now. See again. What do you see, guys? What do you see? Hip, back. He's sitting in the air. Foot is rotating. He's hitting with the ball of the foot instead of the heel. So he's going to get no power, and the foot's going to slide and ricochet. Come on. No, not yes. Okay? Now, I know we're being polite. We're all instructors here. Okay? This is a safe place for instructors. No, it's not. A little bit more heel. You see what he says? He's explaining it. He says a little bit more heel. So what he's asking for, what he's saying is to rotate the hip. Okay, now we're getting some hip rotation. Now he's got to maintain that hip rotation though. Now, if you put the knee down and you force the knee to go down, now we're going to put the hip in the spot that we need to get to, which is a good way to start because that's the finishing point. Now, the toes don't have to be down, but it's better to start there, I think. Okay, now we got some hip rotation. We don't like this though. We don't like that, but this is better. Since his front shoulder and elbow are way in front, he's not rotating his shoulder through. So this shoulder's also staying in front. Instead of you want the shoulder back, it's going to make it a little bit straighter. But see how I went straight? See the power? Guy goes back, he goes back. Straight line energy. And we get confirmation. Better. No. Pivot. Yeah, you see, he wants him to pivot because the pivot is going to help him rotate his hip. Oh, God. And what happens again? Again! B minus. I'm not going to blame Silky too much. This instructor did more details. See what you get? We're getting sitting in the air. We're getting sitting in the air again. Okay, which again, I know I'm rambling on here, but let's look, guys. Knee elevated. Then hip rotation. Hip over. Boom. You know what I'm saying? What we're getting is knee up. You know, and this the hunching over. Now we stay sideways because his hip's rotating up now. Yep. Now we got that rotated hip. Good job, instructor. Now we're back to a B. Yep. Now they got yes. So we're looking for. There we go, Silky. There we go. Yes. You see the little. Y'all see that? It's happened naturally. Now we're getting what we want. Yes, much better. Now it's straight line. Great job. We got there. Still sitting on this one. Rotate hip. Not bad. Oh, now he's snapping the ball. Right leg. Okay, maybe the right leg would be better. Again, this is true. His left leg. And I'll put this foot in a pivot already. Starting to pivot. Oh, God. Start him in a pivot, sir. Look, see his foot. He's here. He's straight line. You got to start him in a pivot. You know, his first day one, because now he's sitting again. His butt's sticking out. His head's going forward instead of keeping his head up, rotating and leaning backwards. C+ so far for the instructors. Now again, rough environment here. You with streamers and they're swearing and stuff like this, but I don't like it either. You should have just told. You should have told the instructors, treat these guys like they're black belts. Hold them accountable. These guys behave worse than my 4-year-olds. Turn sideways. So now we got hip rotation, but oh, so again, what did we see here? What did I tell you? I can predict the future. Look what we get. That's what we get. First of all, he's not in a pivot. His hip's way over here. He's got to get a hip all the way over. We need some cues here from the instructors. His knee comes up. Not a bad starting point, but it's very difficult to end properly unless you know that at this point, when you start to push the foot out, snap the hip over. This shoulder needs to go back. This shoulder needs to rotate through. And what do we get? Chamber, because we did roundhouse kick first, which means chamber, and then we get leg extension, but nothing else. Look at the hip, way back there. So this energy is going from here, through his knee, out his hip, out his rear end, to the basketball hoop, instead of going back here. He's falling off his pivot. Come on. Language, 10 burpees. We're up to like 70 burpees here. Again, same thing. A little bit better, but this is a front kick essentially, because his knee is pointing up essentially, and his hip's not turned over. So he's gonna stumble back incorrectly. Yep. So you see how he stumbles back and his leg goes this way? If you do a side kick correctly, your foot should, when you stumble back, should cross in front of you, not behind you. That's a front kick. He's doing front kicks. Not all right. He's doing front kicks, guys. Come on. I think they just want to get out of there, but to be honest. It's like when I'm working with, dragons on a camp and they just don't want to be there, one of the things, so that's really rude. And now he's jumping. He's doing a jumping front kick. Excellent front kick, Max. Yeah, put him on his right leg. No bueno. Knee up, hip way back here. No pivot. He's just going to push and this foot's going to shoot straight back. He finished. That's what you want to be when you're, by the way, this is like where you want to be as you're landing the kick. Better. But still the foot's falling off to the side because he's not rotating. He's not maintaining posture. Come on, Max. Oh. Listen, this is a stream. The instructors should have been on these guys. This is why you should have had me, because I understand the streaming world and I understand the internet in the terms of what's, I know what the people want to see. They want to see us making corrections, putting these guys through the wire, not being nice. These aren't these, forget all that niceness. These instructors are too nice. Too nice. We need some more Cobra Kai up in this zone. So we're doing double side kicks now? All right, this is a little too advanced now. Great drill though. I like the recoil drill. The recoil is good just in general, regardless of you having to kick again, but it's good. But we're not recoiling with the hip. Oh, not more pivot serve. Doing too much. He's doing front kicks. Watch. He's just going to extend his legs. Yeah, we just get leg extension from here to here with no hip rotation. So now he falls back. Look where his leg goes. Now they're all hyped. What are they doing? Now they're sparring? You see, what did I tell you? Look at exactly what we're getting. Knees up. Look at the hip. Perfect example. No hip rotation. Not their fault. Instructor's fault. D+. All you're going to get is foot driving into the bag. Nothing. The toe tapping the thing. No. Not there you go. No. 10 push-ups. Language. That's the first thing I would have set the rules. I would have said, listen, first things first, we're going to respect martial arts. We're going to respect karate and nutrition. And the number one rule of the dojo is respect. So first off, we're going to bow every time we come on and off this turf right here. Number two, language. It's sirs. You got a question? Yes, sir. No, sir. I'll do the same with you. This respect will be reciprocated. I'm offended. I am offended. He said, not bad. It's a front kick. That's a front. Okay, so now I think they just given up on the side kick. I think the instructors said, you know what? We're going to give up on the side kick as long as they're doing front kicks, which is not a bad idea. They should have stuck with that. All right, so we're doing wrist grab defense. They're doing how to break the grip, which is like basic single wrist grab. Rule of thumb. So somebody grabs you, you go towards the thumb. If they grab you this way, then you just go towards the thumb. Great to learn, especially if you're like into grappling and jiu-jitsu. It's great for grip breaks. Oh, they're doing wrist lock. Nice wrist lock, but again, not a bad choice. But I would not trust any of these guys to do this. They're going to break each other's wrists. Beautiful chin up. Great job, sir. Beautiful. Beautiful wrist lock. Okay, very nice. Very nice. Very nice. I must say, honestly, disappointed. I think I'm not sure what happened on the setup here. I'm not sure who invited them or who spoke to the instructors beforehand. They were far too nice, number one. Not critical enough, because I know they know what I'm talking about. I know they understand the details, but they're not trying to give them too much. They're trying to be nice in their guests. No, you should have brought all the smoke to these guys. And they, now they think they can do sidekicks. You gotta honor the sidekick. Is the foundation of a traditional karatekas. We're gonna move on now to Jason. There's another video, so they have a chance to redeem themselves here. All right, now this says FaZe Clan versus UFC fighter. So I'm not sure who the UFC fighter is. I'm not sure if the coach was, fought in the UFC or somebody out here did, potentially. But it looks like they're going to coach us some Muay Thai, probably some clinch work, some basic takedowns and stuff, a little bit of everything. So this is going to be a little bit different, probably up more of your guys' alley, and maybe a little bit more critical. Hopefully more critical. But see, Jason, I believe, did Taekwondo. I believe he does martial arts. I believe he might be some connection with the other dojo. I like it. See, I like this guy. I like him. Let's insert some dominance immediately. This is front kick teep the guy in the stomach, may knock the wind out of him. See, he's getting a kick out of it. He knows. I like the energy. This is much better. We're starting with an A+. See, this guy, I'm not challenging the other guy. The other instructors made Cobra Kai. You know what I'm saying? Made Cobra Kai go at it. But this guy, I don't know. You got calves. The Muay Thai calves. All right, Ron's just trolling. Be respectful. Good. That's what, yeah, see, he sends Ron's trolling, trying to be slick. I'm going to kick you. All right, good stance, Jason. Okay, Jason. I give him a B+. You hear? I don't know how much he's trained, but I give him the footwork connection there. I like it. He's trolling. Get him out of here. There you go. See? Yes. It said, how's his form? The coach said, terrible. I love it. I like this guy. Yeah, I was just going to say low kick him. We're on the same page here, sir. I like what Jason's doing. He's definitely trained before. Good stance, good base. Not bad. But it looks like he did Taekwondo, head popping up. Now, Muay Thai, they don't have the traditional side kick, so we don't have to worry about me explaining and ranting over the foot rotation. So we got front kick. I don't know. Maybe he did do Taekwondo. Unless he's trolling. That's better. I can't tell if Jason's sandbagging or not. Let's see Ron here. We'll see what we get for him for a grade for his front kick. Ron. Get Ron out of here. Yeah, see? Yeah, look at this. Look at this. He kicked the instructor. The instructor said, look back at this guy and said, oh, he's messing around. He's fooling around. He don't like that. So Ron kicks with his back leg and falls on purpose. I like this guy. He said he's messing around. And see this smile right here? You never want to see this from your instructor. I'll tell you that right now. You do not want to see this look. Just so you know, he's about to hit you. Because we can do it. We can hit you. You know what I mean? Because we're instructors, so it's not abuse. It's part of, you signed up for it. See, he said, no, he just shook his head. He asked him a question. He shook his head. He didn't say, he said no under his breath. Just, you're about to get hit. See, it's the jab. So it's like this. He got no pad on. Look at this. Looks like he needs a diaper. Ooh, he stuck it in there. You got to stop messing around like this. First with Bradley, you grabbed his hat, and now this. Hey, you see, now he's like, oh, he's a little nervous, but now he's showing some respect. Okay. Okay, Ron. You better lock in. You want to get in his good graces. Don't troll again. Don't troll, Ron. You see, bro, I'm telling you, he's getting impatient. This guy, he's getting impatient. He's smiling, but I'm telling you. All right, so Silky already has some experience. Hopefully it doesn't show him the sidekick. Oh, man. Hopefully it doesn't say, hey, I got a good sidekick. See, that's what you want. Good job. This is what the people want to see. Doing martial arts. Take him through it. Come on, Silky. Crack him. Great details, sir. Great details. He needs to get a little closer. He's going to fall forward, and that foot's going to drag down. Nice job, Silky. Great job hip going forward and back. I feel like Silky's got very good natural ability. The best so far. I feel like Jason has trained before. He looked like he kind of knows what he's doing. Better. Oh, bro. Coach is going to... Ron. See, the instructor goes, Ron, you want to feel it? Give him the pad. He just wants him to get hurt. Look at his face. Ooh, roundhouse kick on the body shield. Dangerous. He has no tie pads on right now. The tie pads are the long forearm pads. I would not do it. I would not trust any of them to deliver this kick properly. Great details, sir. He's giving him some step and some pivot details. Where to move this foot prior to kicking to step out and kick. See that now we're going over the hip rotation on the roundhouse kick. Excellent. See that? See, even on the roundhouse kick, the detail of the hip application. 10 out of 10 here. Great job, sir. Now we're putting on the Thai pads. Smart. Oh, yes. That's what I'm talking about. Show them how it's done. Woo. Power. See, that's what you start. You start with the demonstration and little switcherooskies. Little switch kick. Yes. Beautiful job. Let them hold the pads. Come on, put the pads on them. They should have had me and this guy go. Yay. Oh, they're going to show him the switch. This is bad. This is bad. Someone's getting hurt. You're getting kicked in the gonads, sir. Not bad. No hip though. Not bad. He's doing a snap kick. I think the Taekwondo style. He's got a blast with his whole shin, whole thing, whole leg through. Rotate, cut him in half. All right. Let's see it, Ron. I give him C+ for Jason here. Not bad. If he can rotate on one, I'm about to give him a B-. Better. Okay, Silky. Come on. Come through, Silky. See, he's saying pop the shoulder back, but see, we're getting the rotation. Now we're talking. Show the camera his back. Good, but too much detail. Too much detail, sir. You're going to confuse him. Step. Rotate. He's kicking him in the right in the groins. He's scared. He's scared. He knows he might get low blowed right now. Told you. Let's go over the details. Why did we know this was going to happen, ladies and gentlemen? Because we're talking about rotation, but if you rotate and kick late, as you're rotating the hip over, the knee is then going to point downward. So you must you must maintain the alignment of the kick, but push your hip, rotate over and up. So your hip must be pushing up and away. What happened? He's going to rotate it all the way so that it gets flat and it starts to turn down. And when the knee turns down, that's where the kick goes. So let's look at this. We get natural hip elevation, but his foot's planted. It's not rotating, right? Which is, again, first day. But this knee looks like it's going up. It's promising. And it's going to cave down upon rotation. So that's how he turned and rotated. He didn't even get that much rotation. But see how he starts to sit. So his knee starts to cave in and then the foot's kicking down. Honestly, good thing he didn't rotate even more. Because if he rotated more, GG's. So you see how he rotates up and the hip is moving up at a 45-degree angle. Yeah, okay, Silky. I give him an A. Nice, Silky. Yes, with some power behind it. I knew I had faith. With some rotation as well. And some good dexterity, good height. Nice elbows. All right, we got elbows here. Okay, Ron. Nice and relaxed. I like it. Nice elbow there, Jason. Relax. Ooh, Jason. I like the elbow. Relaxed power there. Good rotation of the hips. Gotta get Jason in a boxing match. All right, we're doing throws now. The Thai takedowns. Every time Ron does something, he looks at his guy. Like, I'm gonna hurt him. Nice little leg kick there. Show him how it's done, sir. So he just did a kind of a dead leg roundhouse kick. So he's throwing the roundhouse kick, but he's not controlling it so much, which allows it to be heavier because it's relaxed power. Great detail. I like this. Okay, so I've been replaced. I don't mind getting replaced by the second guy so much. But listen, there's nothing like Sensei here. It's just different, man. It's just different. All in all, I give him I like what the Thai guy did. Some more details there. I like the elbow. It was fun. The kick was fun. We should have done some jumping knees, a little bit more stuff. What I wish would happen is they showed him some stuff, but we got to do the really challenging stuff. You know they're going to mess up. Make them look bad for the camera. You know, put them through the ringer. I like how the second instructor was a little bit tougher. Immediately off rip, Teep Ron, put him in their place right away, which was fun to see. But if they do it again, come on now. The old guy meets the new guy. We can do some of the fun kicks, some jump stuff too. You know, break some boards and do some cool stuff. But fun video. Hope you guys enjoyed the breakdown, some details. Hopefully they watch it and we can learn from it and grow from it. Tommy, gotta hit me up, man. We can't let this happen. Doesn't feel good. We need some redemption here. I gotta show these guys the sidekick. Maybe FaceTime or something. I feel like we just gotta fix that. Okay, or let me talk to the instructors so they can be tougher on them. Okay, make some improvement. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Oos.